Hello, I'm Duncan Anderson from South Downs Leisure, and I'm here to talk to you about what we do in and around our community. So we are really strong and passionate about people, planet and profit, which is the triple bottom line. And that helps guide us when we work towards things that we do in and around the community. We try and make sure that we've got activities that we're reaching beyond our centres. So we're going out to the community. We work with the homeless, a company called Turning Tides, safe in Sussex, and we also work with refugees. And last year we gave 748 free 3-month memberships, which had a value to it of £116,000. We've also looked at our customers within our site. Customers tell us that they get annoyed when they can't book on their group exercise class, and they go to the class and it's half empty. So we've introduced a fine system. The fine is £3. If you're a member or not, you don't turn up to the class but you've booked and you don't cancel, you'll get fined £3 before you can book again. Now that money goes towards sustainable good causes. In the last year we've given money to charities such as Green Tides. We've supported the Eye Project, which helps local schools, and £500 to Worthing Counselling Centre, who offer free or cheap counselling for those people that cannot afford it. It wouldn't be possible to run some of the activities within our centres without volunteers. For that, we have to thank a lot of clubs. That's spread all the way down to our staff itself. And our staff have got involved quite heavily this year with a number of charities, one being a charity called Billy and Beyond. We did some match funding with them and funded them up to, it was £800, and they put £800 in. And the charity is to try and educate children school age around the dangers of taking drugs, and they are going from strength to strength. We also try and work with many other charities, one called SIDU. Our business development manager was instrumental in helping set up the Hangout, which was a kind of youth club in our sites. We were getting attendances of over 75 every week. The other volunteering that goes on within our charity, we have something called the Phoenix Club. This is for people who are over 50. Every week there are about 25 volunteers to make that happen. At 2 of our sites we support park runs. One's a junior park run which starts by running around our track at Worthing Leisure Centre, and in fact I was the event director of Worthing Park Run, and that regularly now sees 700 people attending each week. So on an annual basis we do a MenCap Day, and we have over 600 adults with learning difficulties attend one of our centres. That does require a lot of volunteers. We have an equal number of 600 helpers and volunteers, of which a quarter of those come from our local school, Davison Girls' School. We've been supporting for many years now something called the Three Forts Marathon. This has been going for at least 25 years, and we've been involved in it for a number of years, but this year in particular we are taking ownership of it, and we're giving a lot of time towards the marketing organisation, raising money for Ferring Country Centre, which supports adults with learning difficulties. Last year we raised £5,000 for that charity. So last year in 2023 we decided to introduce a shop, drop and swap event. This was basically where you could bring in a second-hand toy and swap it for either a new toy that we'd been donated, or swap it for another second-hand toy that you think your child might prefer. And we will be doing that in future years. Each year we focus on something called Green Dreams, and we have over 2,000 visitors every year. The Green Dreams involves over 100 community clubs that come along with friends, family and people that are generally interested. We facilitate it now, and we allow the volunteers to run it themselves as a committee and on the day. And we also try and get funding for them to make it happen each year. So that's kind of what we try to do as South Downs Leisure. First of all, we set something up, we're supporting it financially and with our staff knowledge, with marketing and social media, and eventually we look for volunteers to take these things on, to make things happen in the community and be as one.